Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my students. Today we still continue our topic about adaptation, part 3. For this part, we will study the adaptation of plant for obtaining sunlight. So, how could the plant get enough sunlight? We know that the plant needs sunlight to do photosynthesis, so they have many adaptations to get enough sunlight. The first that we will discuss is the land plant, tanaman yang di darat ya. When we were fourth grade, when we were fourth grade, we have studied that the plant divided into woody stem, the plant that have woody stem, and then the plant that have non-woody stem. Jadi ada tanaman yang punya woody stem, batang berkayu, ada yang tidak. Of course, the land plant that we study today is the land plant that have non-woody stem. Why, teacher? Because of course the land plant that have woody stem, they can stand upright, they can reach enough sunlight, they can get enough sunlight to do photosynthesis because they have stem that strong. But for the plant that have non-woody stem, of course they need support. How could they get sunlight? They do some adaptation. They can be climbers or creeper. So this is the adaptations of the plant that cannot stand upright like woody plant, woody stem, yeah. Okay, now let's see the plant that be climber. It's mean here the plant climb up wall, fence to support. So they need support. It can be wall, tembok, or fence, pagar, or other plants. Or it can the plants can have tendrils, sulur, or clasping root to cling. Jadi bisa saja dia punya sulur atau clasping root, akar yang melekat, to cling, untuk melekat to other plant, bisa ya. So the climbers here, it's mean the plant that climb up walls, fence to support itself, or it can have tendrils or clasping root to cling itself. This is the plant that be a climber. You can see the picture here, the money plant. The money plant, it has clasping root, so it can stick to other plant. Jadi punya akar pelekat. This is for climber. So the climber to reach enough sunlight, they climb up wall, fence, or they have tendrils or clasping root to cling. This is for climbers. How about creepers? For creepers, the example you can see your book is the pumpkin and carpet grass. Jadi pumpkin, labu itu, they just grow horizontally on the ground, allow their leaf to spread out. So they just allow their leaf, membiarkan daunnya menyebar. If the leaf spread out, of course the leaf can get enough sunlight. This is that happen to creeper. So they just grow horizontally on the ground and then allow their leaf to spread out. This is that happen to pumpkin and carpet grass, creepers. And then the next, just now climbers and creepers happen to the land plant. How about the aquatic plant? What are their adaptation to get enough sunlight? For aquatic plant, to obtain enough sunlight, they just float or sticking their leaf out of the water surface. Okay, we know that the sunlight cannot reach deep into the water. It's difficult to reach deep into the water. So, to get enough sunlight, the aquatic plant float or stick their leaf out of the water surface. Jadi tanaman air itu float, mengapung, or stick their leaf to water surface, out of water surface. Di usaha dia keluar dari permukaan air, so they can get enough sunlight. The example here, the water lotus, teratai air. The water lotus has large and waxy leaf. Jadi large and waxy leaf. Waxy, it mean wax. Jadi dia berlapis wax. It cannot absorb water. Seperti lapisan lilin, dia tidak absorb water, tidak menyerap air. So it will help the water lotus to float on the water surface. Okay, because the water lotus has large waxy leaves, so the water run off the leaf and doesn't weigh them down, so doesn't sink them, tidak menenggelamkan lotus. Why? Because the leaf is waxy and large. Jadi lapis daunnya itu waxy, not absorb water, and then large dan besar. It help the lotus to float out of water surface. Other example, you can see here the water hyacinth has air-filled swollen leaf stalk. Jadi eceng gondok itu has air-filled swollen leaf stalk. Dia punya leaf stalk, tangkai daun yang swollen, yang gembung, that fill with air. Jadi ada rongga udara. So the air-filled swollen leaf stalk that water hyacinth has, it help it to float on water. So the leaf stalk of water hyacinth help the water hyacinth to float on water, so it can get enough sunlight. Okay, that's all for today. You have a special task today. After this, teacher will write in the group. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.